Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Mongha. We have been listening about Manchester United and the changes around the INEOS takeover, things that are happening. And I'm like, it's been quite a while that I've done a video on Manchester United. I'm like, let's kind of sit down, talk about it. Let's see what's happening and has happened in the Manchester United realm of things. Welcome to another episode of Sports with Mongha. As I've said, if you're new to the channel, we do sports reaction videos, match reaction videos, Formula One, Champions League, Europa, Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, and the Premier League as well. The run-in is happening. We're doing a run-in series where each game week I'm going over how I see who's poised to win the title race. We have had the Real Madrid title race done. Real Madrid has won the La Liga. We've had the Bundesliga done, but it's the Premier League that is still ongoing, and the Champions League matches still continue. So if you want to be on the journey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you on this journey. And thanks for the supporters and thanks for watching the video. So let's get into it. What is happening? So that's, and since, and we have to go back to December 2023, where the announcement of INEOS basically wanted to take control of the sporting part of 25% of Manchester United. They bought it from the Glazers. And we have seen that John Murtough is gone, Richard Arnold and others are being relieved of their duties. Omar Berrada, the COO of Manchester City, will be joining Manchester United in July. And Jason Wilcox will be the technical director for Manchester United. But there's one position, he's a technical director. There's one position yet to be fixed. That's the sporting director, for which Dan Ashworth is being headhunted. And that's it's basically gives me it tells me that the intent is there for Manchester, for INEOS, and they want results from the start. They don't want just results. They're saying we bought a club. We bought a massive interest in a club, which we fought against the Saudis with Sheikh Zassim and other conglomerates that were trying to find and get the stake. But they have got it now. Jason Wilcox, Manchester United, will have confirmed Manchester United have got Jason Wilcox as a technical director from Southampton and a former Southampton chief as technical director. Manchester United have appointed Jason Wilcox as technical director. As shake-up under Sir Jim Ratcliffe, INEOS continues. Wilcox joins from Southampton after Championship club reluctantly agree to his departure. Manchester United chief executive Omar Berrada knows Wilcox well from the time at City. That's happening, guys. So, and that's a big news, and that's a big boost for all Manchester United and Eric Ten Hag supporters. Eric Ten Hag and Jason Wilcox have worked before. They've had some level of understanding, and they like the way they work together. It's a big question mark still on what happens with the future of Eric Ten Hag. Drop in your comments. Tell me, what do you feel? Do you feel it is time that Eric Ten Hag is let out from the Manchester United manager's job? There's a lot of talks about, and we'll get into rumors business there. There's a lot of talk about what happens with him, and we'll get into what the rumors are. But Manchester United also basically have, they've had to make some changes here. Manchester United, it's not been like all great. They've had to make some changes. Manchester United have done more changes than people have expected. But then the top management has completely changed. Manchester United have the interim CEO Patrick Stewart and Chief Financial Officer Cliff Baty have stepped down, or will step down at the end of the season by mutual consent. The club statement has said Jean-Claude Blanc, the Frenchman, Jean-Claude Monsieur, Sir, CEO of Ratcliffe's INEOS Sport, will take over as chief executive until former Manchester City executive Omar Berrada takes on the role on July the 13th. Baty will be replaced. The CFO will be replaced by INEOS Sport Chief Financial Officer Roger Bell. The statement said, I would like to personally thank both Patrick and Cliff for the support in helping us to get to know the club and making us feel welcome, and respect the decisions to now move as we establish a new management team for the club. I said Ratcliffe, who is one of the British richest people, the billionaire owner of petrochemicals giant INEOS, bought a 25% stake in United in February, and his investment has already seen a host of major changes at the storied club. Former CEO Richard Arnold stepped down in November, and former director John Murtough left earlier this month. Ratcliffe's investment, which will eventually rise to 27.7% stake, has seen him assume control of United's soccer football operations. INEOS Director of Sport Dave Brailsford and Jean-Claude Blanc have joined the board of the football club, as well as appointment of Berrada. Former City Academy director Jason Wilcox has been had as technical director, and Newcastle sporting director Dan Ashworth is another target for the sporting director role. What does this mean for Manchester United? We have Berrada, we have Dan Ashworth, and we have Jason Wilcox. This just allows you to know that the club can be run efficiently. What does that mean? Wage bills, transfers, style of play, the marketing side, the football on pitch, the on-pitch performances, the shenanigans, and so on and so forth. This just boosts everything that needs to happen on the pitch, because off the pitch, things are really, really good. If things are not great off the pitch, like wages being managed, how egos are being managed in a club like Manchester United, it becomes a bigger issue. The manager gets a lot of support from this. Erik ten Hag gets the boost, in my opinion, because of all these hirings. The rumor mill has it, and let's go to the rumor mill. The rumor mill is there is a swap deal being discussed right now between Bayern Munich and Manchester United. Yes, you've heard that right. Manchester United would want Tuchel, and Erik ten Hag goes there, along with there's another swap deal that they're talking about with players. Is Harry Maguire is heading to Everton, and Braithwaite comes to Manchester United as a swap deal. There's a whole host of discussion and rumors about transfers of all important players in Manchester United. That's been discussed as well. It says like all players are for sale. Erik ten Hag has come and said, come on, guys, you can't believe everything that's come out of the media is true. That's false. Not all players are for sale. That gives a lot of boost to a lot of players and tells me that there is a chance that Manchester now will do a better business this season. A lot of open questions. Jadon Sancho, number one. Mason Greenwood from Getafe, number two. Big question mark. Rashford, what's going to happen with him? Bruno Fernandes, Andre Onana, McTominay, Harry Maguire, the centre-back, left-back, and the midfield, the centre back positions, Varane, what's going to happen? A lot of open questions right now. I think the fact is we are waiting, but then one thing is like we're not waiting for Berrada to join before the transfers are decided. Jason Wilcox can make that decision with the manager, and the managers and the management team can decide on who they want to target. There's a whole host of players being talked about. I don't want to get into that specifics of it, but the idea is there are players linked to Manchester United. There are players who are linked from Manchester United. We will know more before the end of the season, but the question mark still is what happens to Erik ten Hag. In my opinion, he needs to be given one more season with the players that he wants, or at least the players that are fit, not just he wants, but just fit players, so that he can play the style of football that he wants to play. And that's what everybody's questioning. Do you want to give him one more season, or do you want to get a fresh start, fresh manager with a fresh board, and then get the team done? Get in the comment section below. Let me know, what do you think needs to happen? There's a lot of discussion and a whole host of players, or divided opinion around this fan base. I feel like Ten Hag needs to be given one more season. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Hit the subscribe button if you liked, and like the video if you've enjoyed it. Share with your friends. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Thanks for your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.